So I didn't actually get disconnected. My Wi-Fi says connected. It didn't disconnect. What was that about? It just said connection issues. It's still having issues. They don't like what I'm saying. Somebody's probably fucking with my shit. I had to restart. Okay. Let's check it out. I smell bacon. You got bacon with that omelet, bro? That ain't no bacon here. Who's bringing home the bacon? Who's eating bacon right now? I'm trying to figure out what's going on with this stream right now. Live. Oh, yeah. Okay, we did get disconnected at the hour 16 mark. Got it. Well, let's get that posted. Of course, when I have nights where I'm doing a longer stream, it's like, that's how it goes, right? Okay. Anyway, what else is up, y'all? It was a pleasure then. Cool. So, I don't know if there was actually any connection issues. Looks like we did get disconnected. No, it got disconnected at some point. So, it's my internet is connected, but it's not. Listen, I wasn't really going to get into that topic of conversation. Can we get on with the stream? Do I need to restart things? What's going on here? You've summoned Larry Cassidy. Dr. Larry Fox Cassidy. It's my alien persona because I started a clown business. Should I just restart the shit? What's up? I can't, it's hard for me to tell what's going on. Is anybody out there? Are we connected? It is good now? Okay. Okay. Alright. Looks like viewers are disjointed here. Can't tell if everybody actually left or if it's all lagged out. So I'm seeing two different numbers. Either way, I think what I'm gonna do is just roll some ads and let everything catch up because fuck it. Yeah, like I'm just gonna roll the ads. I'll be right back, y'all. This was a little stress. Y'all never guessed what I was eating earlier. Wrong crowd, or what do you think? Remember? I thought it was like so obvious. No. No, come on. We know what it sounds like when I eat Triscuits, don't we? It's not crawdad, and it's not Chinese food. It is a little wax paper. I'm really surprised, y'all. I thought it was totally obvious just knowing the way that I am and everything else about me. And food. And branding. I thought it was super obvious tonight. No, you're not. I'll just be honest, you're straight up not. I don't know if I am, though. I'd have to test myself. Yo. The reason I was snacking was because I'm about to be back in action. Better get that Tinactin. No, I'm kidding. What even is that for, heartburn? Because I was straight acting like I gave a fuck when you was backing up against the wall because your lips was smacking. All that talk, that shit was tacking up the walls. No, come on, I already said that. You're lacking. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Okay, that was like low-key 3 out of 10. Not bad. Like, obviously, I can do way better. And so for no effort, not bad. I'd give it 3 stars. But out of 10, for sure. It was not a Michelin. Oh my God, everyone lost patience for me. Damn. It was 3 out of 10, and now there's 3 people left. Class act, man. I'm sorry, y'all. I was literally trying to say I was coming back with tarot cards, and everybody lost their patience. See, again, things people would change about me. 100%, every time you ask someone, I bet you, besides, like, I wish she was less violent, would be less annoying. 2 biggest requests, I'm sure. Anyway, time for tarot. So, they're missing out. Or they're going to see the green box and be like, damn, I should have been patient. Yep, well, now you're out. So, all right, Fred Astaire, chill. Listen, I'm in boy mode, okay? I'm playful and cute. Look at this bowl cut wannabe bitch, okay? My sweatshirt, my ascot. Boy mode, bitch. Boy mode, bitch. Little boy mode, bitch. Okay. I don't know. Relax, sweetie. Come on. Is it real me? No, I'm transitioning into a fucking complete succubus right now. What deck do you want to use? I know. That's why I was like, okay, what are you even saying? But I was saying bitch. Like boy mode and bitch, and it feels like you can only say bitch in girl mode, you know? So it was like little boy, because it's like an immature moment for a boy. Be like bitch, and it's like ew, we don't like those boys. But if I was like girly mode bitch, it'd be different. It would have just hit different. So boy mode dick, it's okay. Boy mode dick, boy mode dick mode boy sounds way more appropriate. Dick mode boy. Okay, can we stop? We've lost everyone at this point. It's just you and me, and maybe Rick James. I don't even know anymore. Oh, hello, Celestial Booty. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while, so I'm glad you're enjoying it. Welcome. Thank you for being here. I'm goofing around, but turquoise box does mean tarot time, so my intention was to come back on and do tarot, and literally we went from 8 to 3 if these numbers are accurate, and that is funny to me because people were really getting impatient to a certain extent, where they held on, or they prefer when I just fucking babble. And then as soon as I switch to tarot, they leave. It happens almost every night, but then more people will come in once the reading starts and they get the messages they need to, you know? But yeah, the nails are dry. That was the thing. On break, I was like, you know what? I think it's safe to say these are dry. Let's do tarot time. What deck do we want tonight? Sometimes, well, this is sometimes when I say I don't have any call, inclination, or pull to any certain deck, is because that doesn't happen. So it's not like I don't ask anyone, though, because if I were to ask anyone, I would inherently use the Halloween Oracle, kind of. But I guess if Nico had a choice, she'd go with like the demon cards or the Halloween Oracle, probably. But like, I'm not really feeling those. I'm not really feeling tarot. Maybe it's just like tarot talk. Maybe it's time we just shift the conversation to be a bit more serious. Maybe I can try scribing or something, but I'm not like really feeling the cards themselves. I just used a deck right before this. There's Mystery Deck, Halloween Oracle, Cosmic Deck of Initiation, Pink Deck, Demon Oracle, Night Oracle, like Dream Oracle, Thoth Deck. I can't really think. I don't know. Does anybody else feel a pull to any of the cards? Or sound like, okay, so you're like Pink Deck. That's easy. That's easy. That's light. It matches the fit actually pretty nicely, right? A little bit of pink here, a little bit of shiny there. Yeah, that's kind of nice. So these are soulmate readings, romance, love. Hey, okay, so I'm sorry to ask this, buddy. TO53F. I like know who you are in the conversations we have for the most part, but I feel like I don't really know your name. I can't remember your pronouns. And I don't know that I know your... Can everybody just say their sun signs besides Poily Boy and Rick James? Because I know that you're a Virgo and a Gemini. Who else is here? And whoever it is, can we just like say like what you want to be called? Because screen names, I usually just pick a name. But TO53F, it's like, do I just call you T? Is that good enough? Celestial Booty. Do you prefer Celestial or Booty? Because I'd probably call you like Celeste Booty or something. Celeste Booty. I'm a very fond of nicknames, even if there are any nicknames. So I was just wondering. Thank you. I'm going to call you Booty, right? That's what I'm saying. That's kind of who we are over here. So can everybody just like say... Okay, Celestial is good for me, and we're like, yeah, we're gonna go with Booty. Like, sorry, we're a bunch of pirates over here. No, we're not really pirates, I don't think. I don't think. We're not pirates, are we? Booty. Oh, that's funny, right? Hey, 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 hey. Rum is tight. What does that have to do with anything? La, 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 la. Oh my gosh. Oh, pirates. Okay. LOL. Tosef. Oh, that's why I couldn't remember your sign, because you're a cusper, right? Yeah, and that's so fucking Pisces leaning, but it's still technically Aquarius. T is a good nickname. Got it. Thank you. Okay. I was like, damn, I don't know why lately I haven't been remembering the little details, but also I feel like there's been not an influx by any means, but it is a lot of people to remember and keep straight, to be honest. I'm decent at it, but the more we interact, it's like I gotta say it a few times to really iterate it to me. So I'm sorry I don't remember everything about everyone. It's nothing to apologize for. There's literally so many people I interact with even on a daily basis, and I try to ask these questions of everyone. So there we go. I'm very inclined to sing. One of my favorite love songs. Hey, that's so true. It's like So someone's about to get mushy gushy, baby. Someone's about to get mushy gushy. So here's what it is. Here's what it is. This deck, the pink deck, this is your soulmate readings. This is your loves, your lifetimes, your romances, your relationships, right? We do have separate decks for karmics and twin flames, but this is the most basic love connections. This is my first love deck, and I acquired the rest. So on top of the deck, or it wasn't on top of the deck, what I did was shuffle this until, I'm sorry, this came out, flipped up, stayed in the deck. I shuffled it in. I stopped shuffling and pulled it out when I saw it. That's when I started singing, because I knew when I saw it, that was the moment where I thought, okay, that's why I want to sing love songs, because somebody's coming in kind of like with this new wave, found, profound even, kind of like, it's not who you think it is. Okay, so somebody's coming in, and someone is working with other people on it. That's really weird. There might be a Leo with a fortune, Libra. This is wild. Somebody, this is so weird. Okay. Wow, this was the bottom of the deck, and I'm seeing it again, so I'm going to leave it after getting a few cards out. There's going to be an offer that comes to you, and you simply do not want it. Page of Wands. Someone's going to come in half-assed, half-hearted, lacking emotions, and it's going to make you feel like shit, right? And so, therefore, you're not going to accept it, and that's a good thing. That's like what's happening probably this week, because Pisces season is coming to a close and people are going to be almost, there's something catatonic came up in another reading. Look, he is kind of catatonic. He's like dissociative, not even paying attention to that cup. So someone is in like a catatonic state, and it's newsflash. It's because you're in love. Like, what the fuck? Literally can't eat, can't sleep, over the moon. What is that quote from? Reach for the stars. We're mixing up movies here. You don't want anything that anyone has to offer. Nothing can cheer you up. Nothing can change your mind. You're fucking sick. You're starving yourself. Like, I think I'm in love. Probably just hungry. I think I'm in love. Yeah, looking back, Three of Wands, you're like, oh my fucking God, I am. What the fuck? It's crazy. It's crazy. I've been there, dude. I've been there. I was there. I'm feeling like it's too late and I can't be there anymore. But sometimes, even if it doesn't work out the way you want it to, you just have to acknowledge that it exists and at least try to go for it, right? That song's also about shooting up, so you don't wish. Leave it that way, brethren. But look, the Two of Cups, that's why I said, holy shit, you're just in love. Because the bottom of the deck was like the Four of Cups, Five of Cups energy of like, oh, I don't want anything, even though you have options, Seven of Cups. So many people trying to entertain your ass, and you're like, yeah, but I am in love with someone else. Yes. That's what it is. Yes, that's what it is, silly geese. Listen to that song. It's dope, but it's also, I know, babe, I was just kidding. Two discs changed. You're not now, but you will be. That's for sure, right? Oh no, that's an incense. You silly geese. I'm the geese. I'm 6 geese in a trench coat. Fuck. Okay, the super hit. Think I'm in love. I wish I knew more words to that song. It's just that line of I think I'm in love, or probably just hungry. And I know he says something about like DMT. It's such a funny song because it's like literally about shooting up, and I don't know how I didn't really notice. But I don't care about you. I got nothing. About to be celebrating. Whoa, this card is so reflective. I was like, where's that light coming from over there? And it's coming from the fucking card. Hell yeah, dude. Look at that. Woo! We're gonna be celebrating and shit. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god, that's crazy because it's love. But you have to understand, Ten of Swords, some people feel stabbed in the back, absolutely wrecked, totally fucking face down, dead in the dirt, but also standing in their power, knowing their worth. Nine of Discs, right? Walking away from bunk-ass, empty-ass offers. Eight of Cups. King of Swords, taking action, making cuts. The High Priestess, knowing. Knowing. The Moon and the Lovers, right here. Pisces and Gemini. But also dark times and decision making, right? So, okay, you're at the bottom. What's your image of the top? Thank you. This deck is cool as fuck. It's very romantic. The moon is like, all right, so best case scenario, what do you want to happen? What are you willing to give up for it? But also Pisces energy this week is the rest of Pisces season. And the Lovers. So again, the whole I'm in love thing, like the dawning of the new day, because I just realized, okay, yeah, that's the fuck it is. That's the fuck it is. But making that decision, if you're gonna like keep it in the shadows and never say it, or Queen of Wands, you're gonna come in with those emotions. Wands is like dealing with emotions, feelings, following your passion, chasing those dreams, and like going towards what sets your heart on fire, basically. That's Queen of Wands energy, and being poised about it, being in control of your emotions, not being sporadic and chaotic and spreading your emotions onto people, but knowing them, being acquainted with them, being familiar with them, sitting with them, contemplating them long enough to decide, yeah, I'm like gonna make that move, right? Like, that's what that is. So love is in the air. Love is in the air. Everywhere I look around. Because spring is coming. Things are blooming. But follow your passion, no matter what it is, even if it's not a person, even though this is very much a romance deck. Your perspective will change. The Ace of Cups fell out on its side while I was saying, and I said it's not the person you expect it to be. So in my mind just now, I was like, oh, that's what that card was. But it's also like, right now you may be feeling empty and you don't know which way to go. Your faith is being questioned. You're doubting yourself. You're like kind of starting to not be sure. I've been feeling the same way. I'll be candid about it. I'm like, this is all bullshit. This is all fucking bullshit. They're just stealing my shit. They're just stalking the fuck out of my life, copying everything I do, and making millions of dollars from it. Fuck you. Like, I'm sorry. I'll just say that. I'm not going to go into detail, and I'm not going to say what the fuck I'm actually talking about, but I will say that. Enough. That's like so fucking weird. Because who am I? If my shit is that good, why am I down the fuck here then? No. That's a big no for me, definitely. Anyway, doubting the faith, doubting the story, doubting the fucking mind, doubting the perception, right? Doubting all of this. Like, it's hard, okay, to get through. But then this will change too. Your perception will change because you, at the end of the day, do know that it's coming at the same time because you've been great, you've been patient, you've been like, look at this in the reverse. You know that it's coming because you've been diligent, you put in the work. King of Swords, you, Eight of Cups, walked away from things that weren't fulfilling you and weren't good for you. Nine of Discs, you tended to your garden, minded your business. And Ten of Swords, it may fall apart around you, but it doesn't destroy you. This is sabotage, though, stabbed in the back. In my decks, in my other decks, I think of the Ten of Swords as people things being ruined around you. But in this Rider-Waite deck, it is all the swords in one bag. So it's almost like Even though you minded your business and tended to your garden and did good and right by people and did your thing, there was still backstabbers and shit. Like, kind of like, fuck you then. Cool. Walking away from that too. So that's why you kind of did the right thing, even though right now it's not necessarily uncomfortable, it's just annoying. Because you have to keep walking away from stuff and keep being broke and keep struggling and keep being a starving fucking artist when, goddamn, I just want to eat. Why? And then you'll feed AI robots to take over these jobs. Like, honestly, fuck you. And don't tell me there's people program and they put the shit in and they do the 4 with 4 big words. There you go. Boom. No, don't give me that crap. And I love you too. Let's just put it that way. Okay? I love you too. Queen of Wands. You probably get that if you do confess these feelings, whatever this is about, whatever you walked away from and you want to walk back to because your heart just can't take it anymore. Even though you've worked on yourself, blah, blah, blah. Pisces season, got a week, man. Something's coming in, and it's just this, like, love feeling is so weird. Ace of Wands, once again, feelings coming in. Receiving this emotion. Because the Ace of Swords is knowledge coming through, and the Ace of Wands is, right? And this all started because of the Six of Wands. Look at him riding in with that fucking, yep, I got this whole parade for this love, this emotion, these feelings. Honoring them finally. The World right here. Two of Swords right here. Very peaceful. Very much protected. Very much trusting of the self. Trustworthy. Blindfolded, but prepared to battle at any regard, you know. Temperance. Sagittarius. Could be Sagittarius season. Could be sobriety. Could be taking an actual break. Could be art. Could be creation. But yeah, there's just going to be this like love pouring in kind of soon. And it's going to surprise you because it'll probably be like this week. Okay? And if it ain't, just know that that's coming. That's coming. That's just coming. Okay. So that's interesting. The world. The world. Thank you. I feel like I always am so harsh and abrasive, and I would do the zodiac readings and pre-record them and put them on YouTube, so I'd be like, fuck man, this sounds real bad. I don't know why I'm getting so upset. Because I would pre-record videos and still feel people's energies and shit. You know what I mean? It is a little heavy, but it's actually pretty good. There's like, it's just a lot. It's it's not a heavy reading. There's not really a whole lot that's being said. But the fact that you think it's heavy is exactly why suppressing your emotions sucks. Because it feels heavy, even though it's something very light. Love is supposed to lift you, not weigh you down. If the love is laying you down, weighing you down, keeping you grounded, then there's something wrong with it. You know? Love is supposed to take you higher. You know? Love comes from above. And that's why you make my love come down, but you don't keep it there. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's got to be a lifting. There's got to be that moment of, like, letting things work out as they're meant to. Okay? Because, look, we got the Ten of Cups right here. Happiness for everybody, really. All right. Hello. Can't hear my rebuttal, bro, because I can't remember to just tell everybody who tells me to tell them when I stream. I'm sorry, you don't have fucking Instagram rolling with Nat 20. I love him. That's my bestie, y'all. He literally said, I cannot hear you. Love him. Y'all have no idea. Kind of my saving grace. Dungeon master of my life. Like, that's my dude. He also streams games, but I think it's been a while, he said, since he's streamed anything, but you can give him a follow if you like the game side of Twitch things, right? He's been doing it for a long time. Yeah. Okay, so 10 of Cups. Happiness for everyone. Happiness all around. Page of Pentacles. I don't have much, but I know I love you. That's from Scrubs. Ah, that time was an accident, or I mean intentional. That incense just fucking super hit, huh? It's burning. It's stuck in there. I don't need. It probably went out. I mean, what the hell? I can't reach it now, y'all. That's crazy. And I looked over at the ad timer. It's 34:34. Dude, you're kidding me, right? Hold on. Hold on. That is so. I gotta. I think I gotta get this incense. That time I was literally just trying to pick it up. Oh, Celestial Booty. Thanks for the follow. Okay. Oh yeah, the bitch is right here. I wish I almost want to like take a picture because it's so ridiculous how the shit landed, bro. You're gonna love it. I can't even. No, it's like not capturable. You can't even tell. I need like tweezers to get it out though. This is so funny. Let's just roll an ad break. This is the goofiest shit ever. I can't believe that. It's probably went out, right? It's stuck between wood, so if it burns, it's meant to, I suppose. I'm gonna take the ad break because this. I know. I'm like, I can't believe it didn't hit the floor. Look, y'all, this is crazy, right? We gotta finish this reading. It's interesting. Okay. Ooh, every time I sing, I'm dropping these things in the super hit incense. Girl. Okay, let's chill. Merry moment. Thanks for being here. And of course, energy is always an exchange, isn't it? A current must be connected in order to function. Merry moment. Sweet dreams. There is a saying, but I don't know what it is. So, anyways, relighting this. So, back to that super hit. I wish I had more Red Bull. Damn. Okay. I'm about to rip this bong because it's a stressful night. It's a stressful. Let's just be honest. It's been a stressful night. Like, it was a great day, bit of a stressful night. Cheers to anybody who is with me on there. I don't know how anybody's gonna sit here and be like, confirmed accuracy, intuition, and then also deny what I have suspicions of. That's crazy. And then they're like, no, you're crazy for thinking that. And it's like, am I though? Have I not proven myself? Have I not literally shown the people what I'm capable of and how accurate my intuition really is? So if I have the inclination of thinking something repeatedly coming back to me and I try to say it every time, I swear it's not me. I promise you it's not me. And then I gain more and more evidence that it is indeed far from being me doing these things. That's so crazy. Cause why? Cause like, leave me alone. Like, I get nothing out of this, you know? There's something so weird about that. So, stressful ass couple fucking 24 hours, man. That's just, ugh. Cheers. Imitation is not the flattery they tell you it is. Let me just say that. I guess I should just take all my music down at this point. Because covers are imitation, right? Okay, fine. I will. That sounds good. Kind of will think about that one for a week. Okay, deal. Pisces season, emotions running high. Kind of like... the fuck? Kind of funny. How's it going? Better than you in this moment is what I would say. If someone said, how's it going? He'd started coughing. Like, all right, stoner brain. Poke myself in the eye with that one. Copacetic. I'm feeling more hypoallergenic myself. Let's get back to this reading though. I literally can't deal with some of y'all. What is that laughter? That's how you know I'm the villain, because I got all kinds of villainous laughs. Even when I was like 10 years old, I'm like, because his stepmom was like, right, so like, I'm sorry, you sound like the Wicked Witch of the West. Like, I have so many great villainous laughs. Of course I'm gonna be the bad guy, right? I play it so well, okay? Especially when this outfit is such a crime. It's like, confidence is key to an extent, but honestly, I was so concerned about being warm. I didn't really care how it looked. I wanted a very soft scarf that would fit with the sweatshirt. but they clash hard, and I'm not really one to clash patterns as much as I like to mix them. This is pretty clashing. And I look like Fred Adair, okay? Like, yeah, I'm warmed up though. You know how earlier I was like, I'm freezing. I feel a lot warmer now. I feel like I needed to eat probably, and that's why I was getting so damn cold. Or someone else had the chills or something. I don't know what that was about, but I brought my sweater, and yeah, I've been warm ever since, but I didn't actually put it on. So isn't that odd? Yes, I would say yes, that's odd. Okay, back to the reading. Let's go back to the cards because we're mid reading, and that's kind of where my energy ducked off because I got like, oh my god, you cannot make this shit up. Like, do you not think I would be making so much money in Vegas or some shit right now if I could, like, literally stack decks and count cards? Like, there is no fucking way. There's no fucking way. This is the devil. Capricorn card. Okay, so it's just like, there's no fucking way that there's just. We have cards on the table. Somebody left. A lot of people left, it seems. Back to just us, y'all. Because they want the authentic reading. They're like, damn, I really want to hear what she's saying, and I want to fucking watch her as she says it. And yeah, I feel like I am distracting from the whole reading, so I have to stay hidden, but I can't because she can be so suspicious. No, I don't think so. I, like, don't know. Maybe it is, but I don't think so. Because, like, we jive well enough. There's, like, unless I think someone brings you bad vibes, is the thing. I think you have to listen sometimes to what I say and thank you, be the cross watcher. Okay, so, like, don't feel too removed. It feels like you don't bother me is the thing. But there's something that you need to hear from that. Whether someone feels that way about you or someone is that way towards you, that has no reflection of how I feel towards you. Unless you're, like, doing it on purpose. The star is Aquarius. You are an Aquarius. That is really creepy. The star. You kind of do, you think a lot during these readings, I think I would say. If you feel like it's you, and I'm saying you don't give me bad vibes at all, then you are really fixated when you come on here for tarot. You're really fixated on the outcome of the reading. You're really fixated on the answers that you're getting. You think very deeply and call very loudly to these things. And I think that's why you feel like you dominate it, because you probably are, in a sense, if that makes sense. Kind of. And the card I can't pick up is the Four Cups. The star, Aquarius. That's the thing. You're not accepting an offer. That's waiting. Something like that. Ace of Swords. It's coming in. You'll know. You'll know. But once more, these are general, so I think we're all feeling the same way. Death, Scorpio. If there's a Scorpio, cool. If not, the end is nigh. Judgment Day, right? We got Death and Judgment. I literally split the deck, and it's Judgment. Death and Judgment. Perfect. Judgment Day is upon us. The Chariot and the Three of Wands, kind of going backwards. Thinking about the past, moving forward, but also can't stop looking back. Page of Wands, coming in with, like, simple little things, but, like, protective of your shit. That's reasonable. Protect your own. That's fine. The Ace of Swords, you know what it is. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. This is the rest of the deck right there. Queen of Pentacles and Ten of Cups. What's the... Happy St. Patrick's Day. You're at the other end of the rainbow. You are the end of someone else's rainbow. We are here together to call it out, though, because it's not just you. That's the craziest thing is, like, I'm glad you said something, because sometimes I don't know what I'm talking about, and sometimes I know exactly what I'm talking about. When it comes to these things, like, there are times where I'm like, I don't know, like, I genuinely don't know, and there are times where I'm guessing, but I actually have no way to confirm, if that makes sense. So anytime you do mention stuff like that, where it's like, yeah, there you go. Because I said something, but there's like once more, there's no way that I can just know, and nor would I want to. So, resonate with literally what resonates with you. Like, that's sometimes, yeah. I just don't think that's limited to whoever it is, if that makes sense. That's the nature of general readings, is like something might be for someone else, and you're like, that sounds accurate as fuck. Kinda. Or it's like the point or the target, or you're like, you become the example, right? I know there was one night that was all about you. We all remember that. Me and Source were both like tag teaming it. That sounds crazy, right? Maybe we should use a different phrase when we're not talking about wrestling or sex. But it's like spiritually tag teaming your energy. I don't. That's weird. Even weirder. That got even weirder. That was so much weirder. Okay, so let's stop. But Source and I were going back and forth, and we were both reading you at the same time. No, it doesn't matter how you say it. It sounds really naughty, I think, but this is Illuminati Mystics after fucking dark. It's witching hour, isn't it? Come on now. It's 420 somewhere about that. Ooh, yeah, 317, 313. That's a Detroit moment because you know they love St. Patty's. So, just saying. Anyways, listen. It's real silly hours, for sure. It's kind of funny. I'm six silly geese in a leather jacket. Okay. Well, yeah, and I didn't really know you then, so those were maybe more general that you felt. But there was some moments that were, you know, if you're the only one here, you're going to dominate the room, and the readings are for the room, and whoever watches the replay obviously does for a reason. And I'm sure a lot of people come in and out, skip around, and check out those videos, and they find the spots that are meant for them, you know? Like, I just always believe that. So there are a lot of times where I will say some shit that I know I have no, like, time or reason to say on here. I know I do that sometimes where I call people out so hardcore and personal and intensely. But once again, there's people who've been watching me for a really long time, and it's getting to the point where I can't unsee the way that some of them are. I don't want to get into it. It's like freaky. And it's kind of weird. It's just weird. It's just weird. It's just like uncomfortable. It's just like, it's kind of like, why even, you know, but it's fine. That's like beside the point, beyond me, fucking whatever conspiracy. That's all good. Y'all can do whatever you're going to do. That being said, I feel like I wait until I'm about to burst when the voice messages get full. I've explained this sort of analogy before where like anybody can access the halls in the sense maybe you have a guide or you get a pass or you can call a number or you can tune in. But not everybody gets keys, not everybody gets a phone, right? So I got both. That's basically, like, that's how I would describe it. Like, I don't know. That's just the things that they tell me. So when the voicemail gets full, even if it's not from the dead, even if it's the living, even if it's like during the sessions, once I get a message, will not go away, even if I sit here and take it myself. That's why sometimes there's long stretches of pauses because I contemplate on whether or not I'm going to say something out loud. And I'm like, that's for me. I don't care if they're here watching and want me to say it, I'm not going to. And I ignore it and continue my shit. But if it gets to the point where I can't ignore it or they come in and out intentionally to try to get my attention, then I say something. But if I'm at the point where I'm saying something, I would say that a lot of my viewers who are on here consistently and watch those moments happen like, probably are the ones who need to say shit to someone, and you're watching me defend us in that moment. Defend our space, defend our circle, defend our stream, defend our, like, kind of defend our readings. And so there's an element of, like, kind of, I don't know, working together by incorporating messages, but understanding that we're going to see both sides. That's like, you know, kind of hard to ignore. So right here we got the Queen of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles, and literally both of them got discs, and they're trying to offer it to each other, and right between them is all this happiness. And then they're just, whatever, the Queen of Discs is sitting there like, whatever, I'm happy, sure, got this, but I'm just sitting here. And the Knight of Discs, like, I'm gonna follow this rainbow, see where it leads to, and they don't even realize they're going towards each other. Like, I don't know why I feel like kind of like crying right now. Kind of a weird feeling. But you'll know. You'll know when it happens. 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 Thank you. And I see, as a chaos magic practitioner or a chaos, some might say, I don't align too much with particular phrase, but I do think of myself in such ways that if somebody were to send me that shit, I would have probably used it myself. The fuck do I care what you did? Let me do it. You just gave me your power. Thank you. I'm gonna fucking kind of see what that's about. And, like, I've probably made that mistake, giving people art, giving people my words, scribing shit for them, channeling for free, because I didn't recognize that I was channeling, and now their lives are working out, and mine is this, which is fun, and I embrace every part of my journey. That's what I'm saying. And that's fine. That's fine. You had your approach because, like you said, you weren't into that shit, so you were in no place to do that by any means. But I am glad that you knew to reach out to people, and I'm glad that people do, because chaos magic is the only one that you would go very boldly into. And if you do chaos magic, you've been doing it since you were a kid, and you would be very well versed in it before you, like, got into any shit, is how I would, like, kind of put it. But there's a very sense of adventurousness to chaos magic, and that's something that is very far from most practices. Yeah, that's nice. We've been doing the dream stuff. It's because you're awake during dreaming hours, probably. And the people who come on here probably do join some of the sessions, theoretically, via the other realm, because I have a better classroom and a cooler presence. And we all share the same room, and there's, like, a whole thing. We talk about it on stream sometimes, and you probably are asleep when we talk about it. And that's why this feels like deja vu, is because it's everything. That's so cool, right? I'm trying to take shit to the next level, because honestly, I'm just sick of coming in and out of poverty all the time. That's just, like, life in in the Midwest, in the U.S., in the working class. Like, it just sucks, you know. But I've always been willing to do the work because I think it's for the greater good, and that, like, powers me through everything, and ultimately drives the love that I have in my heart and the hope that I'll always have in my face of everything that I have to do, and challenge that I arise to. That's chaos, baby. Protect your shit, though. Highly don't recommend. Highly don't recommend. That's kind of what I was getting at, though, in a sense. It's like, yeah, no, it's definitely for the faint of heart. You are best to ask a practice. Most people do have books for a reason. Even chaos magicians do. But me personally, yes, I learned from experience, and I would trust me too. I would trust me too, because I just experience, you know. But this is really beautiful to me. I never really seen anything like this before, and I am on God confused myself because it feels very real. And I feel that energy, and I feel like I can see that narrative play out, and I kind of get it, but I also am like, how, who, what, when, where, why. And I'm like, all right, Page of Wands, I can only give so much to a connection I know nothing about, right? But Ace of Swords, information comes in where all of a sudden it's clear to you who this person is, because right now a lot of you are like, I'm not in love. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not lost, like, at sea for anybody. But those of you who are feeling that way need to speak up on it, and those who don't know what I'm talking about will be the ones who someone says something to. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. So Chariot, if you're a Cancer, came up again somehow, and Three of Wands, looking back and realizing that what that is what that was is love. Like those feelings you had, even if they were uncomfortable, indescribable feelings that you didn't want or you rejected or ignored at the time, you look back and you're like, damn, okay, so that is weird, isn't it? Yeah, that's weird as fuck. Like, you're gonna have that little aha moment, and then you'll understand, like, most likely. Where it's like, yeah, there's probably a conversation that needs to be had. Okay. Like, what? Coming in. Yeah, so maybe work it out, talk to some people, figure things out, yada, yada, yada. Queen of Swords is more important. Wheel of Fortune. Do not let one little tiff, one little no, one little this or that let you stop or keep you up all night. If 11 people say yes and one person says no, that's still over a 10. Okay? You got more than a top 10. Like, that's, who gives a fuck, man? One no does not mean it's a no. It just means one person doesn't fucking say yes. Do not keep yourself up at night crying about this because you think one person is going to hold you back from the whole motherfucking circus. Fuck no, it won't. Okay? Wheel of motherfucking fortune. It's time to turn that fucking wheel, man. Get that abundance going. Okay? Get the abundance. Queen of Swords. Axe it then. There's no issue there. Okay? Okay. Two of discs. No, two of wands, two of discs, two of wands, two of wands. He's just holding something. Very much longing for the past again. It looks so much like, look, we got the three of wands right here and the two of wands right here. Looking back, what are they looking at? Okay? Oh, looking two different directions. Who knows? Nobody even fucking cares anymore. Look, temperance. Take a break. Cut it out. Sobriety. Whatever. If you're getting drunk and reminiscing, you're doing it way too much. That is not a fucking excuse to drink. It's not an excuse to get sentimental. Like, kind of a bad mentality to just get drunk and think about stuff. It's like you think you avoid thinking about it, but really you're fixated on it, because then you wake up and you're like, why'd I get so drunk? Oh yeah, and then you just immediately have to think about it. It's like a Job Bluth moment. The Bulk. If y'all seen it, you know what I'm talking about. Job Bluth slipper too. Okay. Kind of like, what the fuck? Okay. I can't. If y'all have seen it, you've seen it. Yeah, like I've been there too. Like, I literally, this past year was me reflecting on the past 10 years, and it in turn made me realize that the first 20 years of my life prepared me for those last 10 years, and now it's finally over, and I have 30 years worth of experience in what I do, and that's kind of amazing. But I'm ready to move on because fuck all these people. Thank you for the lessons that you taught me, but holy fuck balls. You could have let me know I signed up for class, like I have with everyone who comes on my channel, okay? Page of Wands, once more. What are you hiding? This little, it's nothing. It's just this little What? Not so little, huh? No. Three of Wands. Obsessed. Cannot look away. Cannot go back. Cannot fucking focus. Like, again, sick to your stomach. Whatever that fucking stupid girly rom-com 90s. What was that? Sick feeling over the moon. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I literally, was I not just shuffling these? Death, Scorpio, okay? And the moon. As I said, over the moon is right here. So like, yeah, y'all are in love. Y'all are in love. That is so annoying. What the flying bug? Queen of Swords and King of Swords. Getting shit done, going two different directions, breaking up energy. The Hanged Man being dedicated to something. Put your money where your mouth is. Parting ways with someone to allow things to happen. That's kind of sounds crazy. Sounds kind of like wrong. 22222 on the clock with 4 viewers though. That's yikes. But kind of like love makes you do crazy things. Look, it came up again. These two cards looking like I can't kind of unsee it. You can't unsee it. You can't unsee it. Ace of Wands. Yeah, I can't go back. There's nothing to go back to at that point. There's just something about this person. It's like an intense soulmate connection. Even if you just are friends, if someone disapproves of this friendship, yeah. Even if, So justice, Libra energy, bring justice to the situation. You're about to get justice with a theme. Knight of Pentacles coming in, King of Wands. They're going into the heart and the mind, kind of going in two different directions. The wanting to chase your dreams and passions, but also following the money. But it does feel like either two people coming in or someone offering you a lot. But also like the masculine being torn. Two roads. Seven of Swords is sneaky energy for sure. But it's also just trying to figure out how to balance, kind of. There's this need to, like, know where you're going, but, like, okay, I gotta bring all this shit with me, but I can't tell anyone I have it with me. Kind of baggage energy. It's, like, sneaky, kind of. Kind of, like, sneaky for no reason. There's no reason to be sneaky. That's what's weird about it, okay? But Six of Discs, I got mouths to feed, is coming up. Temperance, sobriety. It's a need to take a break, but also a need for creativity. The Lovers, Gemini, decision to be made, or Lovers actually, and three of Wands. How did this even get back in the deck to be coming up again? Like, if it's literally going to ruin your life, if you just, like, do everything you can to stop thinking about this thing and you can't stop thinking about it, then you obviously need the thing. You need to do the thing. You can't just, like, it's never going to just work to just undo it. Or, like, again, if you're doing all the things to move on from it and you take the time to progress and to work on yourself and go in a different direction and you still are, like in love with this person even after all this time, that's, like, there's a reason you're fixated on the past, and it's because this is emotional fulfillment, and you see that your cup overflow with this person, even if it means introducing them to other people. 3 of Cups. There's, like, a celebration. Again, it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship to be like, whoa, bro, you're my soulmate. Like, what the fuck? I kind of, like, need you type shit. Judgment. People, don't worry about what people say. Fuck what people say. Fuck what people say. Fuck them. The star, baby. You're the star, okay? The Emperor, don't you make decisions here? Who wears these goddamn pants? The Tower, the star? You're gonna let it ruin you? You're gonna let their judgment ruin your life? I don't think so. You're gonna let that tower collide. Okay? What just fell on my lap? 4 of Wands. Union on its side. So you choose whether you want it to come together or not. Ain't that the truth? Oh my god, if I gotta see one of these cards again. How many times has come up? I wish somebody kept track. I should have, but I don't got time for that. King of Pentacles, what are you still thinking about? Still think about this money, still think about... This is undecided energy on its side. what is the holdup? Okay, and the holdup is all this money, what all the secrets behind this money, and all this baggage and weight that you carry. You're not sure if you can let it go, if you can be honest, if you can be open. You're like, oh fuck, it's just so much. Don't know. Okay, well, that's your choice, King of Pentacles. That's your choice. Kind of seems like that shit's not going away though. Ace of Cups. Kind of funny, isn't it? Oh my god. I'm not even showing y'all again, but I will because 2 of Wands. This one was on the ground and I didn't even know it was down there until I was fucking trying to grab something. I don't remember what. The Sun in reverse. You're pretending to be happy, you're not. It was face down and in reverse. So it's like in the future, it's just going to be faking the happiness. It's just going to be like underneath it all, you're not even happy without her. I don't know what that was before, but sorry. Okay, yeah. If you don't do this now, you will regret it later. That's what that is. There's no way to find happiness if you cannot admit that you are in love in this moment. And even if it doesn't work out and they say, oh my God, shush, like I'm literally seeing someone, I'm so sorry. Like even if you get rejected, you cannot just carry around the weight of these emotions. Holy fuck, dude. 3 of Wands, stop. You have to tell them. You cannot obsess about someone to this extent. It's disruptive to other people. And you know what? We've seen it on the stream, so now y'all understand. You gotta tell them how you feel. The Moon. You don't know what'll happen? Guess what? That's life. You just go in easy. Hey, you know, I've kind of liked you for a long time. You don't have to start with, I'm in love with you. Kind of feel it out first. And if they're like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't feel that way, you say, you know what, my feelings are pretty intense at this point, so I'm going to have to just take a break. And they'll say, thank you for being honest with me. I'm sorry, we can't be friends. Cool. That's like the kind of worst thing that could happen, but you have to be able to, like, you can't just hold on to that. That's not something that's not cool. The Moon, Pisces season, once again, it's all coming out this week. So if you don't feel that way, someone feels that way about you. Page of Wands, and they're going to come in softly, but you are going to know that's a big stick. That's Knight of Wands, undecided. He's like, I'm coming in as a page, I can't come in as the knight right now. I can't let you know how much you mean to me because it's kind of scary, right? The Hermit, come in reverse, coming out of the shell. This is like stuff that's face down on its side. Ace of Pentacles, not sure how it's going to work out. That's the fear. Page of Swords, not sure how much effort they can actually put into it or like offer. And then the Hierophant, Taurus energy, but also not sure how you feel, kind of, because tradition. And we mentioned maybe third parties, kind of like maybe there's hidden, forbidden something about it, and so they're like not sure how you'd feel. Death. It could be a Scorpio involved or somebody who passed away that you have a connection to. Wheel of Fortune, things turning around for you. The Star, Aquarius. Cool. Ace of Pentacles, make the offer. Knight of Wands, come in hot. Follow the passion. The Hermit, even if it means withdrawing, or especially if you're dealing with a Virgo. I dropped the Knight of Pentacles and this man's going in one direction and looking in the other one. Cannot stop going back. Cannot stop looking. Cannot stop fixating. It needs to change. 2 of Discs. Something needs to change. That's it. Period. That's it. Something needs to change. That's just that. Yeah. The Ace of Pentacles. You better make that damn offer ASAP. Okay? That is on me. This is way too many puppets. This is just a piece of the deck. Better get to work. Better get going. Better fucking get down this road before it's closed and under construction for the rest of summer. You'd be waiting a long time for that harvest. 7 of Discs. Let it grow. Knight of Cups. coming in mature, emotionally fulfilling, new perspective. King shit. Parental, paternal. But Nine of Wands, guarded. So like growing, but still guarded. So like emotionally, still have the walls up, but mentally expanding them, right? Four of Cups, this offer no longer feels so bad. You're like, okay, maybe that doesn't sound like such a terrible idea. Forgot about this devil right here, Capricorn. And the Knight of Swords in reverse. And the Seven of Wands in reverse. Okay, so